Hello everyone, this is Tim again, and I'm up in my little gaming room here. Sorry for the bad lighting, but I just wanted to kind of show you guys some of the stuff that I guess, gotten into in the last probably year or two. So Blame, without too much glare on it, is a manga, and it was turned into an anime on Netflix, I believe, and that's basically where I first got into it. So Blame is just, I mean, look at these books, they're honking, you know, they're just freaking huge. But the artwork it's just amazing. Just like I love the black and white style, and the architecture, and the horrible like just creepy ass like post-apocalyptic, like trapped in a world gone mad. You know, basically a giant sci-fi dungeon. The designs itself is just gorgeous. When I watched the anime on Netflix for the first time, I was just blown away by the idea of just like how large it all is, the megastructure, the idea of like tech gone mad. You know, what would you do if all the computers and stuff that ran everything, you couldn't turn them off anymore, you couldn't adjust them, you didn't know how to. Some of the large scenes in here too are just amazing. But yeah, Blame is it's gorgeous. I basically got these up at Barnes & Noble, I believe. And, yeah, I read through both of them. And it actually doesn't take too long. Most of it actually is just lots of artwork. But there's lots of explosions, and I think my son will like that when he gets older. But just, like, creepy, like, teleportation, and just, like, things appearing out of nowhere. Everything's, like, ruined and falling apart. I mean, just look at that. The landscape shots are just gorgeous. So, anyway, I got into Blame, and then what was I going to do about that, right? So then I got this little quadrile, I can say you pronounce that, tablet, which is basically 8 squares per inch. So, pretty small squares, so you can kind of tell there. Hopefully you can see that. And I just kind of went a little bit nuts on just designing some dungeons for it. I wanted to include lots of pipes and, just little like symbols that represent like ducts and airwork, liquid vats of things bubbling and oozing. And what's kind of cool about Blame is, again, they are trapped in this giant megastructure. So any sort of sustenance and way to survive has to be gleaned from the area that they live in. It's just, like I said, it's kind of like the movie Cube in a way, which is like this giant structure full of rooms that may or may not have had a purpose. There's these builders that just roam around and, basically just destroy stuff, remake stuff. And they're like huge, and they kind of treat humans like they're insignificant. So there's these giant like building things that could probably crush you to death. But yeah, they just don't, because they don't care. So you're basically like bugs in the system as a human. So it's kind of bleak. And survival, is something that you have to struggle to keep keep your life. But yeah, I just want to kind of show you guys real quick just the maps that I've done. Some of these took me a while to do. Kind of probably hard to see this way, but I like the black and yellow, probably because I'm from Pittsburgh and a Steeler fan. But yeah, just the amount of time it would take to actually go through these, if I ran this campaign, would probably take. That's basically like a campaign right there, just with all those lines and things there. This one is just kind of like the idea here. I just want to do nothing but cubes. Again, it was more inspired by that movie, Cube. It doesn't move around or try to kill you as much, I guess, in this one. But these ones are just so complex, and I find that I'm just attracted to complex things, especially imagery. So, yeah. Lots of maps. I got my Sharpie markers. I went a little bit nuts here. But if you've never heard of Blame, I'm probably going to butcher the author's name. Tsutomu Nihi. He did a lot of architecture, I believe, before he even started drawing up any of this. And you can kind of see in some of these shots, stairs. And I probably should have bookmarked this. But just look at how, like, that's like a giant wall here. And just things are in decay and falling apart. yeah, the faces, there's like human faces on everything. It's like Thomas the Train, but like on crack and like psychedelics. you know, like I don't know. You kind of see that one there, but it's just gorgeous. Just like, again, the straight lines and the architecture, and then you contrast that with all these creepy artificial creatures that are trying to destroy the bugs in the system, the humanity. But yeah, it's just gorgeous. So yeah, Blame is something that I've recently gotten into. Picked up both of these, and again, just started drawing like crazy. I started I guess I didn't start, but I'm a member of a MeWe group based off of Blame called BlameCrawl, which really is supposed to be gold to be gold. Basically, the whole goal of it is to try to be systemless and to try to incorporate different random tables into doing something like this. But instead of just doing dungeons, we're actually going to try to do like a point crawl sort of thing where you have locations and then it's sort of fuzzy in between. So a lot of the travel time won't be covered, necessarily in so much detail. But yeah, hopefully you guys can see these. I got the light on as much as I can here. Maybe I'll zoom in a little bit more. Well, zoom in on a cell phone anyway. But yeah, this is again is one of my little projects that I've been working on. I got a lot of little freaking projects that I just never finish. I did these in like a week, and then I just didn't touch them again. That's just me. I'm very like all or nothing when it comes to these little projects. Like this one, I could probably put some more, marker on there, but I don't know. I kind of like it's kind of clean and simple. The dash lines are basically the doors to the rooms. So, like a sci-fi mega dungeon that's trying to kill you. So in a lot of ways, I think Blame is kind of like an OSR sci-fi sort of game, and that's probably how I would run it. Again, with maybe like a point crawl, just various points of interest and fuzzy on the details. That's probably how I would do like a Tecmo Undercity as well, if I really wanted to run it correctly. But this is like the concrete way that I could basically just put my ideas in place. So that's it, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well out there. I'm going to see if I can download this and upload it to YouTube. So, I don't know. We'll talk to you all later.